Justice Michael McGaw says the court can hear a challenge to Saskatchewan's Parents' Bill of Rights, despite Premier Scott Moe's use of the notwithstanding clause. It comes a month after lawyers for You Are Pride, an advocacy group at the University of Regina, urged the challenge to proceed. Their lawyers argued gender-diverse youth are entitled to a safe educational environment. The government says the law doesn't breach the charter and that it is in the best interest of gender-diverse children. The judge's decision allows You Are Pride and the government to share all their evidence and arguments before court. Then the judge decides next steps.
We're relieved that the court has agreed that we need to be able to continue to argue on behalf of gender diverse students in the province.
Jensen says the court has allowed them to argue that the legislation does violate the rights of gender diverse students to be free from cruel and unusual treatment. They will also continue to argue that the law violates the rights of young people to be free from discrimination. Bill 137 was introduced on October 10th and met with much public debate and protests. The bill passed October 20th after a week of intensive debate. Saskatchewan's Minister of Justice is disappointed with the latest development. In a lengthy statement, Minister Bronwyn Eyre says the government is reviewing the decision. Quote, "We remain committed to using all tools necessary to protect parental rights, including requesting a stay of this decision and an appeal all the way to the Supreme Court of Canada if necessary."
Our number one priority is less about making the government accountable, and it's more about just making sure school is safe for all young people in Saskatchewan. This decision also stands for the principle that a government can't escape review from the courts about the constitutionality of their actions.
The notwithstanding clause is rarely used. It allows governments to override certain charter rights for 5 years. Jensen expects they'll be back in court within 2 months. Aishwarya Duda, CBC News, Saskatoon.